A few days ago, Mariah Carey tweeted that she was giving her hair a last-minute zhuzh, and that's fine, but before this was sent off, I guarantee that a question was asked. And that question is, how do you spell zhuzh? And the answer that she got was 3 J's, apparently. And I always find this interesting because that zh sound is in a tricky space in English because we use it fairly often. It shows up in words like visual and usual and casual, but the actual sound doesn't have a specific letter assigned to it in English. So when you're trying to say something like zhuzh, it's not standardized. You can kind of do what you want with it. Now, I have my own preference on how to spell zh, and it's informed by the actual way that we make the sound zh. Because what it is a voice post-alveolar fricative. And what that means is you're putting your tongue behind the ridge that's behind your top teeth, and you're making like a frictiony, turbulent airflow with it. And if we're using the International Phonetic Alphabet, we already got this symbol that looks like a 3 that we can use, but most people won't use this or understand it, so we gotta find something else. So my solution for zh is to use zh. And it's a couple reasons for this, but the main reason is that zh is a fricative and English already uses h to deal with fricatives. Like we have things like th and ph and particularly sh. And I want to single out sh because the only real difference between a sh and a zh sound is the amount of vibration that we put behind it. And that's the same difference between s sounds and z sounds. So I feel like zh just fits in kind of naturally. But the beauty of unstandardized language is you ain't got to take my suggestion if you don't want to. Like I've seen zh spelled like sz or sz or S apostrophe or anything else. And I think Mariah Carey holds enough power to convince more people to use a double J. But also, what I also think is interesting is that we chose to only use one J at the end here, even though the first and last sounds of zhuzh are the same. And I can only assume it's because JJ, JJ might look kind of weird. And what we can take from that is that the spelling of zh ultimately comes down to the vibe that you want from it. Like whatever is going to work for you is going to work for me. Because none of this is standardized, so you can do whatever you want with it. Like you can spell it differently every single time and everything will be fine. And I think that there's a beauty in that.